Hi, my name is Armie Hammer, and I recently earned my PhD in talking cars, so let's talk shop.
Michael, what do you think of a stunt where I could somersault end over end? It's never been done before.
I think you'd be hard-pressed to find someone born after 1980 who said that this movie is not, or this show was not an important part of their childhood in some way. I mean, I definitely saw it on like reruns and all that. But Kid is a great example of a talking car because A, he looks badass, he is badass, but he's also genuinely trying to save Michael's life most of the time, which is very handy. We have Benny from Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and he looks like he is some sort of amalgamation of a Cab and Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. I'll be honest, he doesn't look very comfortable to sit in, especially at 6'5", and he also sounds a little bit too much like Gilbert Gottfried for me.
Good morning, Riverton!
So we got the Gadget Mobile. It's a talking car, but I feel like the way the bumper moves and the eyes close, I would expect a little bit more. It feels like just a car with a navigation system, if you ask me. Leave the talking cars to us. Herbie, of course. That's just honks and beeps, though. I loved this movie as a kid. So Herbie the Love Bug is really sort of the car father of all of us talking cars. He's got the squeaks, he's got the windshield wipers, the lights, the flashes, and all that. So I mean, he definitely gets his point across. But for what he lacks in word count, he makes up for in heart.
That's silly. Cars can't talk.
You can talk?
It was on my sticker.
Gotta love Buddy Hackett. He makes a great car. If I was going to pick any car for Buddy Hackett, I don't know that I'd pick a Triumph, but that's okay. I think they took an incredibly minimalistic approach to making the car talk. It's basically just a voiceover. It's only forgivable because it's a television show, and they probably had about 8 days to make the television episode, whereas I think it takes about 6 years to make a Pixar movie. So we'll let that one slide. This is the killer car, right? Yeah. How the f*** do they do that? It had to be played in reverse. So they had the car and then they suck it into something and then reverse it. But that's crazy. Considering that was in the 80s, that's amazing. Even though the car doesn't talk, I'm going to let that slide. That was really well done.
Don't be frightened. We are your friends.
I'm never driving again, so I think this driver safety video worked.
Are you Samuel James Witwicky?
Is he a talking car or is he an alien? He is at one point in the form of a big rig, so we'll let it slide, but that's actually not his superpower. His superpower is apparently being able to talk with a mouthful of marbles. I am Optimus Prime.
I wish you'd be more careful with your cold drinks.
Like he wanted to stay the car. When he started to transform, I had serious questions about what was going to happen to that girl. Is she going to end up inside of him? Like an arm sticking out of like his sternum maybe? Like, is that how he eats? I don't know. I like the animation. Reminds me of watching cartoons as a kid. This is some 1970s shit, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, WONDERBUG, when he's transforming, looks just like a melted Hershey's Kiss. I don't think it's an accident that I've never seen WONDERBUG before. This was really not that good. I know the phrase dune buggy because my dad sort of grew up, I guess he grew up in like the 60s and 70s, when that type of thing was probably really cool. Alright, thank you for watching our entire video. You have proved that you have an incredible amount of patience. And for God's sakes, no more of the WONDERBUG.